Hey everybody, clearing. All right, so what shall we dive into first? The first thing that I've been guided to look at is what is the 3D focus for each of the twins today? Let's see, what are the masculines navigating in their 3D? Ooh, too many things. Too many things. So let's see what else. Ooh, truth, the Ace of Orbs. I'm going to get another card for the feminines while I'm shuffling. Easily beautiful. Okay, so Six of Flames for the feminines, Ace of Orbs for the masculines. This is the Ace of Swords, which is also like truth, clarity, breakthroughs, new ways of looking at things. So let's get a clarifier for that. What is the truth that the masculines are experiencing in their 3D worlds right now? Synergy. Actually, it's kind of cool because this looks like the synergy bubble. So nice confirmation there. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of the not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Exactly. So the masculines are seeing how true synergy, teamwork, alignment, compatibility, co-creation, unified action, how that can be advantageous. It doesn't have to be alpha energy. The masculines don't have to go it alone. They're finally understanding, I'm hearing that wording, finally understanding how to let others in, to figure out not so obvious, innovative ways for forward motion, success. I'm hearing by the book, not by the book, rewriting the book, all of that kind of thing. Okay, Six of Flames for the feminines. What is the clarification that we can get? Ooh! For the feminines. Ooh, tantric journey. Victory. Wow. That's some interesting energy. Let's see what this says. Tantric journey helps to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Wow, feminines, this is such a beautiful energy of coming into sexual healing, into wholeness, into authentic expression of sensuality. This is public victory, and so feminines, you are exuding confidence, wholeness, integrity. Wow. Like really, this is that 0 point that no longer gives your power away, that no longer withholds it out of fear, that is truly, truly just open, receptive. This is grace supporting sexual liberation and autonomy. Oh, that's so beautiful for feminines. Okay, let's get one card for the masculines and feminines as a union energy that the divine would love us to look at here. Oh, nope, not six. One card. Here we go. Think on your feet. Yeah, we're coming into the present moment. Not a lot of thoughtful baggage or rehashing the past or being too focused on the future. This is really just being present, going with the flow, seeing what may come, and knowing that I'm just hearing we've arrived in a new normal is the way that I'm being told to share that. Well done, everybody, in that energy. That is a beautiful, freeing, beautiful, 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 times infinity plus one. Okay, what are the masculines thinking of the connection? What are they feeling for the connection? What are those masculines wishing? What actions are you taking, masculines? What is the biggest challenge? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? Get those cards and the clarifiers. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So what are the masculines thinking about the connection? 7 of Wands. This is the bravery and defending the connection. They want to go for it, and it doesn't matter who is possibly going to have something to say about it. They're actually just ready to live their life under their terms. And in this card, it's interesting because this is the only 7 of Wands that I have in any decks where the person is facing away, and I'm really getting the sense that the feminine is here behind the masculine and being ushered through the karmic situations and being protected by the masculine. So masculine might be laying some groundwork for the connection feminines regarding whatever it is they need to change or make room for in their lives. What is it we can see for clarifier? Wow, yeah. 3 of Swords with the Tower. So the masculines are really looking at how they have been in third-party situations or creating heartache. Because there is a feminine here, I often think of this as a third-party situation. And the Tower is major foundational changes or major changes in the physical, like the ending of a relationship, changing a job, moving away from living at home with family, rethinking whole paradigms that allow for a misalignment of head and heart to fall away. So the masculines are doing the work. They are, I'm hearing for some, ending karmic situations, speaking up, doing what is needed to make this change. The Tower is a physical realm change of foundation, something that is evident. And so with third party, with 3 of Swords, with heartache here, the masculines are wanting to end heartache for all involved. That means bringing clarity, truth. When 3 of Swords shows up, it means that something is coming to light that doesn't necessarily feel good, but all involved probably had a hunch on some level that there was a misalignment. And so once the 3 of Swords shows up, it means that it's time for that healing to start. And so masculines are advocating to release themselves, the feminine, and anyone else involved from the tension, the uneasiness that's been creating instability. Amazing. Okay, what is on the heart space for the feminines from the masculines? 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. To get a clarifier, but this is a card about putting the work in on oneself, doing that inner work. Yeah, with the 6 of Swords. So we have progress. The masculines know that in order for this to go forward, in order for the connection, in order for this feminine to be brought to safe harbor, in order for the rocky emotions of the feminine, or the perception that the feminine is still in these volatile emotional states. It could be a bit of a projection because many feminines have done the work themselves, and I guess that's the other message here. The masculine sees that you've done that work, feminine, that you've brought yourself into that progress. 6 of Swords is about mindset and moving forward in a way that brings you out of the blame game or self-defeating templates. So the masculine wants to bring the connection out of those rocky waters. And for some, they've seen that demonstrated by the feminine in their own right. And then now it's the masculine's turn to do the work, the inner work. Regardless, the masculines know that doing this inner work is the next step that's needed, and they're willing to put in the work for this connection, feminines. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection? The world. They're wishing for it all with you, feminine. They're wishing for cycles to close out that are not serving. Let's see a clarifier. What is this world energy as a wish from the masculines? Wow, we always get this 9 of Cups card for the wish position. Oh, goodness me. Okay. So, yeah, closing out cycles, wishing to be able to speak about this love. The King of Cups is that unspoken love. In the reverse, it sometimes means finally being able to spill the beans about how much they love you, feminine. They have been not wishing for that or wishing for it. That's been the ghosting, the hot and cold, the push-pull, the runner-chaser. But right now they're holding back just a little bit longer so they can finalize certain things, like speaking to the karmic situations, clearing the path forward, clearing the roadblocks. Here's divine masculine energy with the King of Wands in self-love, becoming single. So this is a big message for some masculines, taking their autonomy back, taking their path forward in their own right. They can't tell you about this just yet, feminines, but these masculines are loving themselves to become single. I'm going to possibly put a trigger warning about third-party situations in this. I don't want to be alarmist, but I do feel like some don't want to hear about third-party situations, but this is positive because it's showing that masculines are seeing through the energy. They've learned the lessons. The World card comes after the Judgment card, which is the awakening. It's seeing things for what they are, and when that can happen, then the World can come in to close out the cycles and the new can come in. So masculines really have understood the lessons in the past cycles with past karmic partners, all of that, and they are finalizing things that are not in their highest and best interest, or in their karmic partner's highest and best interest. Self-love demands stepping into this shaman energy. Okay, what is the action the masculines are taking? 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, having difficult conversations so that they can unhook from the past cycles, so they don't need to repeat those self-defeating energies in their lives anymore. Clarification is, wow, yeah, Devil in reverse. This is sometimes a card of those entrenched paradigms, thought patterns, beliefs that keep these karmic loops. Masculines have been researching, they've seen through it, this is self-help books, this is going to a guru, this is learning about spirituality, getting up and above the 3D, letting the 3D binding fall away so that they're no longer buying into that idea that human nature can't change. They're no longer buying into the idea that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They are learning that they can become and do and believe anything they want, and they're expanding their consciousness actively, which is radically changing their literal worldview. They are changing their worldview. Amazing. So what is the biggest challenge? The Hierophant, non-traditional spirituality. The biggest challenge is channeling that consistently in a self-trustworthy way. What is the clarification? Fell on the Devil. What is it? Ooh, Strength. It's funny because the Strength card comes out when the Devil's been at play, and with it in the reverse, this strength has overcome the devil. It is the card that overcomes the devil. And so with true strength, humility, empowerment, the challenge here for the masculines is really embodying spirituality, embodying that healed masculine high priest energy with strength and humility, so that it's not the patriarchal templates, but it's in mastery nonetheless. So that's your challenge, masculines, is coming into that humble, embodied frequency that transcends all of the lower vibrational stuff. What is the spirit guidance? Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this can talk about needing to do a little bit more inner child healing, father healing, really forgiving father. There's a lot of dynamics that the masculines buy into that emulate the error or the perception of the error of their father's ways, either overcompensating and swearing not to do what the father did, or following in the footsteps, and that not being a healthy thing. But let's see what the Six of Pentacles is. Do we want to take them all? That's so many. We've got a big story here. Let's try it. So yeah, there are some misconceptions with this Ace of Swords in the reverse here, masculines. There are some misconceptions that you've been buying into about the role of masculine godhead energy, that leadership, the spiritual leadership, which, you know, as young children, we can take our father's ways and actions as gospel. That's kind of the message I'm getting here, is that the masculines are rethinking the father's ways, the error of the father's ways, or the perceived errors of the father's ways. They're rethinking those on a new level and seeing how they bought into truths that were misconceptions. So whether they gave their father undue benefit of the doubt, or they haven't given their father benefit of the doubt, there is some misconception that's going to make the difference with seeing and forgiving the assumptions that they've made that have caused them to take on roles and act out certain paths in life that were not going to produce deep fulfillment, is what I'm hearing, that we're not going to lead to this soulmate level love. So your love, the love that you share with your twin, that is showing the difference between the instability and the real authentic. It's ending anxiety, because the masculines, you're understanding your anxiety is legit, that there is a reason why you haven't had deep, deep peace. And because of that, you're overcoming the anxiety, because you are validating the love you feel for your feminine. And so it's no longer at odds with the things that you believed were right, because love wins. And so therefore you have given yourself permission to love your feminine and allow that to challenge the things that were seemingly at odds. That's also ending the burden, the karmic struggle. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to wear that mask. You don't have to give in to situations that are not a fit in the name of being the good guy. You're walking away from those things. Oh, and I don't know how the devil got behind there again. I must have picked it up. Boo! It's still in the reverse. Don't worry. We're still seeing through illusion. Oh, amazing. Okay, so where is the connection going? Amazing masculines, you are doing this. You are seeing the difference. And feminines, believe it. Believe it. And look at that. Ace of Truth. Ace of Swords. So this is where things are going. Let me pull some clarifiers. So truth is being seen. Truth about this connection is being seen. What can we clarify? The Ace of Swords. I think this is the third time that this has come up. Yeah. Nine of Wands and the Emperor in the reverse. Wow, how beautiful. So the energy is going out of this defensive energy. This is the second time with the Five of Wands. Is that what we got? Yeah, oh, Seven of Wands, that's a defensive card. The Nine of Wands is also defensive energy, but it's perseverance. So masculines are sticking to it. Feminines, you have been incredibly patient. You are waiting in that it's not quite time yet. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And here is this masculine understanding. The Emperor really feels like the Hierophant in the reverse. This is the High Priest, but this is the father, the archetypal father of the tarot. This is such a beautiful thing because we were just talking about the misconceptions. I'm hearing the father's legacy has been taken down off the pedestal in the eyes of the masculine, and they're doing it their own way. They're softening, they're letting go of control issues. So feminines also come into that openness, that you are putting down your rigid assessment. Keep an open mind. This Ace of Swords through this reading is all about an open mind. And masculines, you got it 3 times. That's amazing. So the synergy of true compatibility and true love is impressing upon the masculines at this time. About the laws of abundance, I'm hearing, and how things actually gather great speed and abundant energy. Okay, let's pull a card for the feminines. What can we know about this new open-mindedness that's coming in for the connection? What do the feminines need to know about the open-mindedness? I'm going to have to go to a different deck if we can't, but I got some. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Fall in love with the great mystery, feminines. Keep growing. Reclaim your power and be loyal to what you love. So this is that fine line. We don't know how things are going to turn out. Things are not set in stone. So reclaim your power in your own right, feminine. Focus your energy on you, and when applicable, be loyal to what you love. Love yourself and your connection to source. Love your God. Love your divine creator above all else, which is self-love. That is the most beautiful form of self-love. First and foremost, reclaim that. Reclaim your power and be loyal to what you love. Second there. So that's for feminines, and for the masculines in this new open-minded energy. Releasing control issues. What is it we can see for the masculines watching? We get learn from the past. Yeah, all of the lessons that your father has taught you, either directly or indirectly, masculines, you are meant to learn from that. You are meant to surpass it and sing your own song, individuate, live your own life, and act as if you have always had full permission to be you, unapologetically masculine. This is a branching off and utilizing history as a lesson, an opportunity for learning instead of a birthright or a fated cookie cutter template. This is your time to shine, masculines, and act as if you've always had this permission to be you, and that is the new way of it. All right, everybody, I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.